Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. So really quick, I just wanted to talk about the BergBlade iron pup that I just customized. Just go into a little bit more depth of what I did. So I'm really happy with how this knife turned out. As you guys can see, just a really cool material. This is the black camo from Fat Carbon. It's just a really awesome material. It's a material that when you contour to give it some texture, you can see what it does. It shifts, and it's almost very glittery. It just pops. It's even better in the sun. So the scale turned out really good, but also I did the pocket clip, and this pocket clip has a really good tension, and I knew going into it that doing a carbon fiber pocket clip would be just fine, and that's because I've seen so many online. But really cool how this one turned out. I did kind of a flat spoon shaped, as you can see, it just kind of dips down and then swoops up just enough to fit in the pocket. But just really happy with how the pattern turned out, since we do have those dips and flat spots that just expose that material, and again just give it a really cool look. And even the underside of the pocket clip turned out really cool. I can't get it here on camera, but I'll leave I should put a little video up here of the just where the pocket clip touches the scale, and you can see how it shifts, and it just has like a really cool ringed effect and just very hypnotizing. Unfortunately, you don't see the bottom of the pocket clip, so you won't get to see that really cool part, but I'm thinking pretty soon in the future I'm going to use this material again on another knife, maybe a cold steel. But I'm going to try to see if I can integrate that circular design into the scale, just so you can get that really cool effect like you guys just saw. But one thing I'm really happy about this knife is that it actually functions and it works really good. And I say that because this is a Reate manufactured knife, and the precision from Reate is just really good. So whenever I do a knife from Reate, basically like I did on the Jaeger M, I'll leave a link up to that video too if you haven't seen it already. But that knife was very similar in the sense of precision. So just extremely happy that I took my time. I made sure to take my time drilling out the holes, especially the pivot holes. Now you do have a recessed area here in the pivot with that pivot collar, and that all goes through. But another difficult part is that you actually have to recess underneath where the steel washer goes, where the bearing rides on. So I had to make sure I went the correct depth and it was perfectly flat to accommodate that steel washer. And I triple, quadruple, I don't know how many times I checked the depth set for the bearing for it to function properly, but it is matched up on both sides. You can see in there the bearings. So the function is really good, just like before. It flies out. It has a certain smoothness to it. The drop shed is really good, and all around, like I said before, functions like it should. And that pocket clip, I think, makes it. So with the pocket clip, I made it just a little bit bigger, since I wasn't able to machine it, since I don't have the tooling to actually machine the pocket clip to sit inside the little recessed pocket that comes on the, or that the original pocket clip goes into. So all I did was I widened the pocket clip to sit over that recessed area, and then obviously shaped it from there to copy the shape of the knife itself. And then underneath the pocket clip, I actually gave it just a little contour, since the scales are contoured, to sit nice and flush and tight on the scale so that there's no wiggle, which is something I do my best to not allow myself to create, is a wiggly pocket clip. Got the jimping marks here at the top, that way everything lines up and looks correct from the top. So super happy with it. I hope the customer is happy with it. I sent him photos and videos, and he's super anxious to get this in hand. So we'll see what he thinks once he gets a feel for it. But let me know down below what you guys think. I know I already posted the customization video, or the mod video, And there really wasn't much talking in that video, actually no talking. And I'm just testing out different ways of doing videos, so let me know if you guys like those videos where I'm not talking too much. But I'll do a variation of videos. I might be changing them up here pretty soon, so just keep that in mind. But there is the BergBlades iron pup. Really, really cool. And it's got that black camo fat carbon scale and pocket clip. One more thing I wanted to show you guys: when you actually look inside of the scale on this section, you get a little glimpse of that material. Just really, really cool. And yeah, it's just, the more you look at it, the more interesting it gets. And it's just really, just great material. And then I had to use the mill bit, or the round mill bit, to actually get that cut out for the finger access for the liner lock, or the frame lock, sorry. So it's matched up. It works very well. Like I said before, drop shot's really, really good, and everything just clicks and lines in place. Perfectly centered. Super happy with that. Now, the customer and I, we were going to do a carbon fiber backspacer, but I just didn't think it was necessary since we have the break, since you have the carbon fiber, the titanium, and then back to the material again. So again, sometimes less is more, and I think we achieved that with this knife. Appreciate you guys watching. I really appreciate you guys' support, and I will keep the custom videos coming. So expect more videos, more content, and as always, I will see you guys on the next one.